Hi, everybody. I'm Olivia Scott. Welcome to Freedom at the Mat. Today, we're going to do a meditation with a reading, some mindfulness prompts, followed by a very little bit of movement. So I invite you right now to find an easy pose on the ground, get settled, whatever you've had to do to get to this moment in your day. I invite you to release your connection to it, release your thoughts to it, and for the next 10 to 15 minutes to indulge yourself in some self-care. Find yourself seated, your bum connected with the ground. I am seated on a wonderful pillow. Any little comfortable pillow that you have in the house will do. Legs are cross-legged, easy pose. Palms face down on your knees. Unhunch your shoulders. Eyes closed. As we begin some grounding breathing, just to begin our practice today, and again, what we're going to be talking about today is seeing ourselves truthfully. And this all came from us honoring breast cancer awareness, in which many of us see ourselves through a lens of being beautiful by society's standards, but what happens when those things are no longer there? No matter if it's been a disease, no matter if it's been weight gain, no matter if it's been age, many of us do struggle with that. So for right now, if you would, with your eyes closed, find your breathing. I want you to inhale for 4, hold for 2, and exhale for 4. I will guide you in 4 cycles of that. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 1, 2. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Again, inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold for 2. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. And if you're like, how do I do this? Inhaling through your nose, holding, exhaling through your mouth. 2 more. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold for 2. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. One final time. Give it all you got. Slower. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 1, 2. Exhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Please take your hand, cross them across your chest. Right hand closest to your body, right across your heart, and cross your left hand across the right. Find your breathing. Tuck your chin to your chest. Stretch your neck as your neck bows down. Set your intention for your practice today. Honoring your inner divine. Honoring yourself for making time for yourself today at the mat. Release your hands, palms down or up, whatever works best for you. As I invite you today to really look at yourself. You know, your life has been filled with a story that is unique to you. No one in the world, even your sibling, has the exact same experience as you do. And I want you to honor who you really are. Not who your parents say you are, not who your friends say you are, not who your spouse says you are, but who you are. Are you impatient? Are you patient? Are you loving? Are you mean? Do you hold grudges? Are you judgmental? just ask yourself who you are. And I'm going to read from Henry Nouwen's book, The Inner Voice of Love. I invite you to either keep your eyes closed or set a point in front of you that is unmoving as I share what he says around seeing yourself truthfully. You continue struggling to see your own truth. When people who know your heart well and love you dearly say that you are a child of God, that God has entered deeply into your being, and that you are offering much of God to others, you hear these statements as pep talks. You don't believe these people really are seeing what they are saying. You have to start seeing yourself as your truthful friend see you. You have to start seeing yourself as who you know yourself to be. As long as you remain blind to your own truth, you will keep putting yourself down and referring to everyone else as better, holier, and more loved than you are. You look up to everyone in whom you see goodness, in whom you see beauty and love, because you simply do not see these qualities in yourself. As a result, you began leaning on others without realizing that you have everything you need inside of you to stand on your own 2 feet. Yes, you do. You cannot force things, however. You cannot make yourself see what others see. You cannot fully claim yourself when parts of you are still wayward. You have to acknowledge where you are and affirm that place. You see, you have to be willing to live your insecurities, to live your loneliness, to live your incompleteness, to live your lack of total disbelief in who you really are. And trust that God will give you the people and He will give you the strength and the vision to see yourself in the truth of who you really are. So, with your eyes closed, I want you to meditate just for another minute on who you are. You may have been through something that challenged your judgment and made you question who you really are. I speak for myself. I went through a divorce with someone that I really loved, and I questioned my judgment, and I questioned my actions, and I had to really ask myself, who am I? And I created some commandments moving forward in my life of what I was going to be bound by, what I would stand for, how I would operate in my life. So I invite you to really get connected right now with who you are. And if you're struggling in this moment, I invite you to follow our mindfulness prompt, which you can either write down, it can be your journaling prompt if you would like to write it, or just think on. Number 1, at your best, you are. Fill in the blank. At your best, what are you? Who are you? Number 2, when put to the test, what particular aspect of your personality comes out? When you're put against the wall, when life comes really fighting against you, do you come out voraciously fighting? Do you cower down? Are you shy? Do you run away? I know I've looked at some different times in my life where I've run away from some challenges that have come my way. I don't really like that. I want to stand up a little bit stronger. And lastly, what do you love about who you are? I want you to write down 3 different things. I allow and invite you right now to please let that not be anything about what you look like. But what do you love about who you are? Are there some pieces about who you are that other people simply would never know? Perhaps you don't let the real you shine. Once again, take your right hand across your chest, cross your left hand across the right. Slowly bring your chin to your chest, really stretching out your neck, spine still erect. And release. Slowly opening your eyes. And what I invite us to do, this is for every person who would like to continue with a little bit of movement. And this is designed specifically for women who are falling in love with themselves once again. The catalyst was Breast Cancer Awareness Day, with so many women who their bodies have been ravaged and their bodies have transformed how they look. And so you have to fall in love with yourself. But in particular, I want to focus on the upper body, because when you have suffered through the journey and triumphed of breast cancer, your upper body needs some strength. And I consulted with a dear colleague and a woman I'd like to call my friend in my head, Dr. Lauren Powell. And Dr. Lauren Powell, I designed this and shared this routine with her, and she said that it was definitely safe for any woman who are going through redevelopment of their upper body strength after breast reconstruction or any breast augmentation. We invite you to absolutely listen to your body, number 1. Number 2, don't do anything without the advice of your doctors. So with that said, I invite you to start by lifting your arms out to your side. We're not even going to stand up. We're going to keep it all seated. Lift your arm out to your side, arms. And I want you to hold them. I want you to open across your chest. Shoulders are in one line, nothing twisted, arms in one line. I want you to contract your lower back and your mid back, right? Bring those shoulder blades down so you're retracting across the back, really reaching, holding, and you're holding up by bringing those shoulder blades down your back, right? A lot of times, you may know this, that when you have some parts of your body that are weak, you can really overcompensate by strengthening the other parts of your body. So we're focusing right now on strengthening our back muscles to help with our chest muscles, which are likely not as strong due to any just not having a lot of strength or from any, again, breast augmentation or reconstruction. So holding, and now going clockwise, slowly. I'm going to go 10 times. Rotations. Draw a little O for Olivia. Little O. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You feel that across your shoulders, across your chest? I do. And reverse. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now, release your left hand down to the mat. Open that right palm. Reach your right palm up. Now, I want you to stop when you feel any discomfort. If you've had anything around your lymph nodes, any reconstruction, and you're still very tender in here, lift as high as you're able to. If here is working or here, stop where you need to stop. Go ahead, hold, hold, hold. Now, also making sure chest is strong, sternum is out. Breathe, hold, hold, and release. Right palm down, left palm up. Again, come to your comfort. Stop wherever you need to stop. Up, hold, hold. Make sure that bicep is right by your ear. It's not forward, it's not back. Really want to focus on your chest. Rebuilding and release. Arms back out to a T. Gonna work on our shoulder rotator cuffs. So, cuff is here. Simply going to open your palms and close. Watch that thumb as it rotates down and up. Strengthening our arms, getting some flexibility around our shoulder rotator cuff. 3 more times. Up. Really rotate from the cuff. Allow that thumb to rotate down and up. And 1 more time. And release. Arms out to your T. Keep them there. And rotating from our shoulder cuffs. So you have your thumb. You see it's on the same plane as the floor. We're going to rotate our palms up. Watch that thumb rotate to the back wall as you open that shoulder rotator cuff up. And slowly but surely rotate down. Ooh, and up. Now, make sure this feels okay for your body. Really just strengthening our shoulder rotator cuffs. You know, rotator cuffs, many of us have them. I actually have a partially torn right shoulder rotator cuff. And a lot of times what happens is our shoulders aren't strong. So we lift groceries, we make a quick jerk, our purse is holding it, and we end up having micro tears of our shoulders. So we should be trying to strengthen these shoulders to help us out. Very helpful as we are working on strengthening our pecs and our chest again. Woo! That was a lot. My shoulders still I'm still working on the strength, rebuilding the strength for me. Now, in terms of flexibility, want to simply open our chest, drawing those shoulder blades down, and I'm going to show you from the sides. You can see what's happening. Opening, shoulder blades drawing down, and then rounding, protracting the shoulders, doming the spine, and once more, seated cat and cow. Open. What you should feel here is really some strengthening across that mid-back and forward. Back. One last time. And spine back to neutral. So now what I want us to do is I want us to focus on really some external rotations. So we're going to start here. Get your elbows very near by your side and simply open out. Keeping those elbows right by your abdomen. Here, very tiny movement that's working your chest out and in. Out and in. Now, if you do this over and over, I invite you to also add a TheraBand. They've got green, yellow, red. Yellow is the lightest one. Red is the one that is, well, it depends on which system you're buying. But if you want to add some more weight to this as you get stronger, have a little gap here and then open. Feel how that feels. Strengthening our shoulders, strengthening our chest, and release. Once more. And release. Once more. Release. Once more. And release. And again, you don't need this if you have it and you want to get there as you're developing your strength. But if not, this just kind of holding out as you keep those elbows right by your side, that will work with toning of your shoulders, shoulder rotator cuff, and your chest. You'll feel it as you rotate out. Hold it. Now, got a couple of more. This one, I want you to extend your right hand, extend your left hand. Imagine you are pushing against a wall. So just push, push, push. Now, watch. My neck is long, and I'm pushing the wall ahead of me. Flexing, pushing through our biceps, pushing through our triceps. We're pushing, pushing. Now, with your left palm, left fingertips, bring your right fingertips back. Push, but push with your right palm at the same time. And release. Same thing, press through your left hand and bring your right hand to bring those left fingertips back. All the time, pushing through your chest. This should be hard. Push through, and then release. Push, push. Now, whenever you get to the point you want to push a wall, go right ahead. Right now, we're just building our strength and we're pushing, pushing, holding those arms out long against us. And once more, pushing, push your fingers against that left pressure, the left fingertips. And release. Last time, press through your left arm. Bring the left fingertips back. Push all the way through, right? And if you want to see what's happening over here, right? This is all really, really pushing. It's flexed. You're working hard and you're really pulling back with your right bicep. Pulling back, right fingertips. Woo! And release. Working all of this. I hope you feel it. I hope it's on fire. 2 more if you have a block or anything similar to a block. I have blocks at the house. I don't know what you might have, but I want you to take the block, place it between your forearms, okay? And then crush the block. Crush it, hold. See, I'm shaking. Wobbly is good. And release the block down. Release the block back to center. Turn to your right. You feel that in your right chest. Come back to your center. Turn to your left. Feel that in your left chest. Come back to center and release. I don't know about you, but my upper body is on fire right now. We're going to do that one more time. Okay, just once more. Right? There we go. Block between your forearms, reach forward, press, hold. Now, your spine. I didn't mention this, but your spine is erect. Make sure your spine is erect. Imagine a puppeteer has a string at the top, the crown of your head. And I'll show you just so you guys can see. Right? Holding, holding, holding. Release down. Back to center. Left, ever so slightly. Hold, press, back to center. To your right. Back to center. And release. Isometric training. I have to give credit to Master Yogi Rocky Heron. I took his series on isometric training and I was forever transformed. So some of the things that I'm teaching today, I absolutely learned from Rocky Heron. Big shout out to him. And then the last thing that I'll do, this is when you are ready for this, okay? When you're ready and you want to test your strength, I invite you to simply come around. You're still seated. Tabletop. Press all fingers into the mat. Proper alignment. Making sure that you've got your wrist right beneath your shoulders, your hips right above your knees. And then slowly but surely, as you have the tops of your toes down on the mat, they're not tucked, they're down. I want you to press into your palms. Contract your abdominals as you lift. We're not going to go into down dog, but you're contracting your abs and you're pressing into your palms and you're getting some strengthening of your upper body as well. And release. I thank you for joining us today. May God be with you. And I'll offer our affirmation for today. The affirmation for today's class is, there is only one of me, and I choose to see myself truthfully. May God be with you. Namaste.